to my channel. So today, yes, I'm back. I haven't filmed a makeup tutorial in about 2 weeks, maybe 3, I don't know, 2.5 weeks. But you know, I'm back with a festival look. You guys are already showing me so much love on Twitter, so oh my gosh, you guys are already showing me so much love on Twitter and it's making me so happy. So I just Snapchatted this look. So if you follow me on Snapchat, by the time you see this video, you know, you're gonna already have seen this look. But I just Snapchatted it and then I posted it on Twitter, and you guys are already showing me like so much love. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. So this is my festival inspired makeup look. This is look 1. I'm going to do a second look, just one more to seal the deal. But yes, this is my festival inspired makeup look. The liner inspo, it's kind of like a floating liner. It was inspired by Stacy Marie MUA on Instagram. So I will link her Instagram so you guys can go check her out. She's an amazing makeup artist. She like invented the floating liner. I didn't all the way do the floating liner, but it's you'll kind of see it when I'm doing it in the tutorial. So thank you guys for watching. If you want to see this festival inspired look, by the way, these are Swarovski crystals. It's not really catching the light under my harsh lights, but no, they're not rhinestones. Put some respect on my Swarovski crystals. Yes, I hope you guys love this look, and thank you so much. Keep watching. Damn, what up fam? Long time no see. I ain't done a makeup tutorial in hella long. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Flick by Leah. I'm just going to go into my Morphe 350 palette with the Morphe M508 brush just to highlight my brow bone with the top left cream shade. Damn near every brush I use is Morphe except for a few. So yes, you're gonna be hearing the name Morphe a lot. I'm just going to take the Morphe M208 brush just to drag down the color a little bit so it isn't super harsh, not a straight line across my brow bone, and then just blending it out with the Morphe M176 brush. I did mess up my brows just a little bit, so I gotta clean them up. I'm just going into my Anastasia Beverly Hills chocolate dip brow with the number 12 brush just to clean up my brows very slightly so I don't mess them up again. And to start off the artistry, we're going to take some tape, and this was inspired by Stacy Marie MUA on Instagram. She did this beautiful floating liner look on a client and it just blew up all over Twitter and Instagram. So I'm going to attempt that today. So we're going to take some tape and we're going to tape it on our lid in the shape of what your eyeliner would be, if that makes sense. So whatever shape you make your eyeliner, put the tape in that shape, if that makes sense. I kind of did some trial and error, like it didn't come out perfect at first. So throughout this tutorial you're gonna see me use and take off several strands of tape, but you know, just bear with me. So we're going to go into my Morphe 35B palette with a Morphe M441 brush, and we're going to take that sherbet orange shade, and that's going to be our transition shade. So I'm just going to buff that into my crease. I know I sound like a typical ass YouTuber saying that shit, but we're just gonna buff that into our crease, and that's going to be our transition shade. And then I'm just going to blend it out seamlessly with the Morphe G17 brush, which you will see right here. This actually blends out eyeshadow so seamlessly, it's almost like a face-tuned blend. Like, bitch, you need this brush in your life. Alright, now we're going to go into the orange shade of the Morphe 35B palette, and we're going to pack it on with the Morphe M209 brush before we start blending it out. And this is so we can get the most color payoff of the orange color, because we want it to be vibrant, you feel me? We want it to be nice and bright and orange. And I'm just in between blending or packing on the orange shade, I'm just going to blend it out with the Morphe 441 and the G17 brush, which is key to having a nice blended eyeshadow look. You just want to blend in between putting colors on. Like, you don't want to wait all the way up until the end, all the way up until you've put your last color on to blend. Like, no, continue to blend between each color placement, you know what I'm saying? And as you can see, I take off the tape. I do this just to kind of see my progress, to see if the tape is doing its job. And then I'm just going to put another fresh piece of tape on. Alright, and now I'm going to go into these two shades of the palette with the Morphe M169, and I'm just going to focus that right into the crease And I'm trying to achieve a sherbet sunset, you know, kind of look for the crease before I go ahead and cut the crease and add the lid color. So I'm just going to continue to deepen up the crease with those two shades and work it into my crease and blend it out, you know, with the same blending brushes that I've been preaching about. It kind of wasn't that deep enough for me, so I'm actually soon I'm going to go into the Kylie Cosmetics, the burgundy palette, and take the burgundy shade of the palette and deepen up the crease because I wanted it to be a little deeper, but I didn't want to go ahead and just straight up use purple because I felt like that wouldn't be the look that I'm going for. So as you can see, yes, I'm going into the burgundy palette just to deepen up that shade. And in between, like I said, y'all, in between packing on some color, you need to blend it out, so you don't wait till the last damn minute to start blending out your shadow. That's probably where y'all be messing up. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just going to go in and blend one last time before I take a piece of tape off and put a fresh piece of tape on. And I'm just doing this to see the progress, and it's looking pretty good, so I just put a fresh piece of tape on before I move on into the cut of the crease, which we're going to do. I know I always do cut creases, y'all. Next tutorial I will aim to not do cut creases, but you know, no promises. So I'm just going to take some LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is in the shade Light Ivory, and I'm just going to slowly cut my crease. This is actually a tedious job, but I am going to show you guys how I do it. In case you're new to my channel, I'm going to speed it up real quick. So as you see, I'm looking up like that. That's so the concealer can transfer, and that's where I know where my cut crease ends. And you kind of want to do this because if you have lids that kind of overlap each other, or lids that kind of flap like I do, I know you can't see it right now, but I have little creases in my lid. So if I don't do this, the concealer will transfer throughout the day, and if I have glitter on my lids, it'll transfer throughout the day. So that's why I keep looking up like that. I kind of look a little crazy. But I'm just taking a Eco Tools angled liner brush, and I'm just very carefully creating that cut because we want it to be very precise, we want it to be very crisp, we want it to be very cut. So that's what I'm doing. So you know, I'm just speeding through this, but I just wanted to show you guys, in case you're new to my channel, how I go about cutting my crease. And you want to use a brush that's kind of firm, if that makes sense. So it's not kind of floppy, it's firm, so it allows you to make a crisp line easily, and I feel like that's the key to cut creases. So after I cut the crease, I'm just going to blend it out with the Luxie Beauty, oh, it's not Morphe, it's a Luxie Beauty 231 blending concealer brush. And then I'm just going to go in with the Morphe M515 brush, again with the burgundy shade, and I'm going to define the cut of the crease a little more because it did kind of fade away or get lost as I cut the crease. So we're just going to once again define it and then blend it out with the Morphe M169 so it's not a super harsh blunt straight line. Alright, moving on to our lid color, I'm going to take this shimmery green shade and the shimmery blue shade because I want a blue-green lid, you feel me? So I gotta mix the two, and I'm just taking an Eco Tools eyeshadow brush and I'm packing that onto my lid where I cut my crease, and I'm being very careful as to not mess up the crisp line that we made cutting the crease. And that's why I'm kind of using a flat top brush, and this brush is actually very firm as well. I think a lot of Eco Tools brushes are kind of firm, and this is so I have control, so it's not floppy, it's not just going everywhere. And then once I finish packing on that shade, once again I'm just going to define the crease because it does kind of get lost when I pack on that shadow. This eyeshadow look is about detail work, like the details matter. The time you take to fix certain things matter. It's what makes the eye look the eye look, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of what makes my eye look the eye looks. Like, I focus on the detail. Okay, moving on, we're going to pack on some glitter, and I'm going to use some glitter, some Too Faced glitter glue as the adhesive, and I'm taking two different glitters. One's green and one's blue, again because I wanted like a sea blue or like a blue-green lid. So I'm just taking a no-name ass brush, it ain't got no damn name, and I'm just packing on the Too Faced glitter glue all over my lid, and I actually like this. I like this glitter glue. It's really good. And then I'm just going to precisely place the glitter onto my lid with a very precise flat top concealer brush. It is a no-name ass brush. I don't know, it's old, but I'm doing it as to not mess up the crease, you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to keep it within the line, so color within the lines. And then lastly is the last piece of tape I'm going to take off, you guys, and then I'm just going to take a Q-tip with some cleansing water by Garnier Fructis, I think, and just clean up where like that one. I'm just cleaning up where the shadow kind of went under the tape, and then I'm just going to clean up under my eye of any fallout that happened during this eyeshadow look, and we are almost done. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with this Suva Beauty Hydroliner. It's in the shade Space Panda, which is just white, and I'm going to take a Morphe M217 brush, and I'm just taking like one of my business cards, because you know when I get nervous, when I want to make a line straight, my hand shakes, so I needed this business card for some support, you feel me? So I'm just putting it against my eyeshadow and making a nice crisp line. I wanted it to be very thin, I didn't want it to be thick, and I can't really trust myself free-handed when I want to make liner thin, because knowing me, I make liner thick as hell already, and if I made it a little thick, I'm just taking a Q-tip with the same cleansing water and just cleaning it up a little bit. But I'm just using the business card as, you know, some support. So whatever cards you got, whatever firm piece of paper you got, just use that, because I need the line to be super thin. And I'm just going back and forth between making the line and cleaning it up. And don't let nobody tell you that using something to help you create a line that makes you less of an artist. It doesn't. It actually makes you better, because work smarter, not harder. Anyways, I'm just going to take some mascara and quickly coat my top lashes. And this is the Tarte's Camera Lights, whatever the fuck it's called. Lights Camera Lashes for my top lashes. Quickly, and then I'm going to apply some falsies. These are by Bahi Cosmetics. They're in the style Isabel. I am an affiliate for this brand, so you can use the code DAHOMIE, DAHOMIE, for some discounts, you feel me? And I'm just going to place these. I use the lash glue, the brush on Ardell? No, I'm just kidding. The brush on Duo lash glue to apply these, and I'm just taking some tweezers and to squeeze them to my lash line before I move on. And in the snap of a finger, I know this is kind of tacky, but I tried. My face is beat, it's on. And to move on to the bottom lash line, I'm using this NYX Extreme Shine eyeliner pencil in the shade Azure, and that's going to be our bottom lash line look. So we're just going to quickly coat our bottom lash line with this eye pencil, and then we're going to top it off with some eyeshadow by Makeup Geek. It's in the shade Pegasus, and again, this is a no-name ass brush. It's super old, I can't even remember where I got it from, but we're just going to pack it on to set the eyeliner and to give it an extra pop of blue. We're not really going to blend it out, I don't think so. And then I'm just going to quickly apply some bottom mascara to my bottom lashes before I move on. Okay, and to do our lips, this is the shade Bella from the lipstick that I actually sell. It's a beautiful shade. It's actually the nude lipstick that I prefer, that I think looks good on my skin tone. So if you would like to purchase, just hit up the description bar. I have a link to purchase below. But yes, this is in the shade Bella, and for this oh my gosh, I can't talk. For this specific lip line, you need to apply 3 coats and then you seal it with a gloss. But I'm not to bore y'all with like 3 coats, so I'm just going to show you guys the first coat, and then I'm just going to speed through the 3rd coat. And this is just like the perfect mauve nude for like my complexion, or for like women of color, you feel me? Black women out there, we need a nude for us. And then I'm just going to seal the deal with some gloss, and this gloss actually helps the color literally last all day. Like, you could give some sloppy toppy and that shit will still be on. Literally. And then I'm just gonna show y'all a little commercial ass look. I kissed the glass and ding, ain't no color transfer, y'all. Okay, to seal the deal for this look, I'm going to take some Swarovski crystals. Like, literally, y'all, these are not rhinestones. They're Swarovski crystals, and I'm just going to take some lash glue, literally the same one I use for my lashes. It's the Duo brush on, and I'm going to carefully and very precisely place these on into like a freckle like pattern. I don't place them freely, I actually do follow a pattern that I just already had in my head. I do low-key struggle like placing these on just because they were kind of sticking to the little spatula I was using to apply them, and they weren't really like coming off. So you're gonna low-key see me struggle a little bit. But yes, I love this look so much. I feel like it's perfect for Coachella, it's perfect for a festival, or it's perfect if you just want to wear Swarovski crystal freckles, like just because, like me, because I don't really go to festivals, so I probably would just wear this like just because. But yes, this is my freckle look. I'm just going to place 2 larger crystals in my inner corners, so they pop. And yes, this is my festival look. I really hope you guys enjoy this look. I enjoyed creating it. It's just so beautiful. It's so extra, you feel me? And if you follow me on Snapchat, you saw the extrativities that I posted on Snapchat. But I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next festival tutorial.
Attention. Where you going? Who you impressing? We can't help it with nothing but attention. All I gotta try running to the